January 1, gising ka ng 5 a.m., may yoga mat ka, may journal, may smoothie na green na parang kinuha mo sa drainage. Sabi mo, this is it. This is my year. 2026, I'm here to crush you. Ngayon, dumating yung February 1, yoga mat mo, patungan na lang ng labahan. Journal mo, last entry, January 3. Anong nangyari? Hindi ka naman tamad. Ang problema, walang nagturo sa'yo kung paano talaga gumagana ang mga habits. Until now. Gusto mong malaman? Manood ka. What's up? Welcome back. Kamusta naman yung 2025? 2026 is coming in a few days. At lahat tayo may habits na gusto nating i-build. Mag-gym, mag-ipon, mag-aral, mag-reply sa messages on time. Pero here is the thing. Willpower? It's not enough. Hindi ko sinasabi yan para maging isang motivational speaker. Sinasabi ko yan kasi yan ang science, actual research, peer-reviewed journal. So, let's talk about how habits actually work and how you can use that to win at manalo ngayong 2026. Part 1. Bakit nagfe-fail ang mga resolutions mo? Siguro tanong mo, bakit pa ulit-ulit tayong nagfe-fail? Kasi iniisip natin na ang habit change is about motivation at willpower, na kailangan mo lang mag-focus, kailangan mo lang maging mas disiplinado. Pero here's the thing, according to research from the University College London, it takes an average of 66 days para maging automatic ang isang behavior. 66 days. Hindi 21, hindi 1 week, kundi 66 days. Ngayon sa study nga ni Philippa Lally noong 2009, yung range ng participants is between 18 to 254 days. May isang tao nga doon na halos isang taon bago na-lock in yung habit niya. So, kung nag-give up ka after 2 weeks, normal lang yan. Hindi ka failure. Hindi mo lang alam na 66 days pala yung baseline. Now, here is the real issue. Si Dr. BJ Fogg, isang Stanford behavioral scientist, sinabi niya na ang problema natin is that we rely so much on motivation. Motivation fluctuates. Mataas siya pag January pero bumababa siya ng February at gone na siya by March. Kaya hindi siya reliable na foundation ng habit change. Part 2. The habit loop. So, kung hindi motivation, ano? Dito pumapasok si James Clear at ang kanyang libro na Atomic Habits. Ang concept niya, habits are built through a loop. There is a cue, craving, response, and reward. Let's break it down more para mas maintindihan natin. Cue, yun yung trigger, yun yung nagpapa-start ng behavior. Halimbawa, nakita mo yung phone mo sa table, yan yung cue. Yung tinatawag naman nating craving at hindi lang ito yung gusto mong kumain. Ito yung urge, ito yung gusto mong mangyari, ito yung dream na gusto mong gawin. Response, ito yung action, yung ginagawa mo. Binuksan mo yung Instagram, nag-scroll ka, nawala yung 2 hours sa buhay mo at sinabi mo na naman sa sarili mo bukas, hindi ka na mag-scroll sa Instagram. Reward, yun yung dopamine hit. Ito yung satisfaction. Nakita mo na may nag-like sa selfie mo, serotonin, happy ka. So simple lang naman, kung gusto mong mag-build ng good habit, kailangan mong i-engineer itong loop na ito. Gawing obvious yung cue, gawing mas attractive yung craving, gawing easy yung response, at gawing satisfying yung reward. Practical strategies na hindi cliche. Okay, ito na yung actionable stuff, hindi yung believe in yourself. Real talk. Strategy 1, habit stacking. Ito yung galing kay BJ Fogg na pinopularize ni James Clear. Ang idea dito ay i-attach mo daw yung bagong habit sa existing mong mga habit. So ang formula na to is after I, yung current habit, I will, yung new habit. Halimbawa, after kong mag-toothbrush, mag-push up ako ng 5. After kong magkape, mag-scroll ako ng Duolingo for 2 minutes. Bakit ito effective? Kasi hindi mo na kailangan ng bagong cue. May sistema ka na, sinasakyan mo lang. Ito yung tinatawag na riding the wave ng existing behavior. Less friction, less thinking, mas likely na may mangyayari. Strategy 2, environment design. Sabi ni Kurt Lewin, isang psychologist from the 1930s, at sabi din ni James Clear, behavior is the function of the person person and the environment. So kung gusto mong kumain ng healthy, huwag kang bumili ng cheapy. Kung gusto mong mag-gym, ilagay mo yung gym clothes mo sa harap ng pinto. Kung gusto mo namang mag-aral, i-uninstall mo yung TikTok. Alam kong masakit, pero kailangan. Make the good habit easy to do. Make the bad habit hard to do. In Tagalog, gawin mo daw mas mahirap yung masama, mas madali yung mabuti. Hindi mo kailangang maging isang superhero. Kailangan mo lang iset up yung environment mo para ikaw yung bida, hindi yung Oreo sa ref o si Jollibee. Strategy 3, the 2-minute rule. Ito yung isa sa mga paborito ko. Sabi ni James Clear, when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. Hindi, I will work out for 1 hour. I will put on my gym shoes. Bakit? Kasi ang goal mo ay maging consistent, hindi maging perfect. Yung identity mo as a person is built into a small repeated actions. Pag araw-araw mong isinusuot yung gym shoes, eventually magugulat ka na lang na nasa gym ka na. Parang magic. Pero kung isipin mo, psychology lang naman talaga. Strategy 4, track your wins. Simple lang to. The Jerry Seinfeld method. Ang ginagawa niya dati, may calendar siya. Everyday na nagsusulat siya ng jokes, naglalagay siya ng X. Goal, don't break the chain. Visual reminder, nakikita mong nag-i-improve ka, nakikita mong may streak ka, at ayaw mong sirain kasi may 14 days ka na. So download an app that can help you track your progress. Or kung wala ka namang pamili ng app, pwede na rin yung papel or ballpen lang. Old school, walang bayad, eco-friendly pa. Last part, ito yung pinaka-importante. Karamihan sa atin, pag nagseset ng goals, we focus on what we want to achieve. Example, gusto kong pumayat, gusto kong maging mayaman, gusto kong maging productive. Pero according to research, at sabi ni James Clear sa kanyang book, mabalik tayo dun sa book niya, the most effective way to change behavior is to focus on who you want to become. Sino ba yung gusto mong maging? Hindi yung I want to lose weight, kundi but I'm someone who takes care of my body. Hindi yung I want to read more, pero I'm a reader. Ang pagkakaiba, yung una, outcome-based. Pag hindi mo nakuha yung results, pangit yung pakiramdam mo. Yung pangalawa naman is identity-based. Every small action mo is a proof na ikaw yung taong gusto mong maging. Nag-push up ka ng 5? Proof. Nag-aral ka ng 10 minutes? Proof. Nag-ipon ka ng 50 pesos? Proof. Every time you're doing this, you are actually casting votes for the person you want to be. At ang habits, yan yung balot. So, ano yung takeaway? 2026 is not about a new year, new me. Cringe na yun at hindi siya effective. 2026 is about small, consistent actions na nag-accumulate over time. Hindi mo kailangan ng willpower. Kailangan mo ng systems. So, good luck. Kaya mo yan. At kung na-enjoy mo to, like, subscribe, do the thing. Or wag na. Free country. Bahala ka. So see you next video. Happy 2026 and take care.